Here's something nobody tells you about liars. The best ones never lie with their mouths. They lie with their questions. While you're busy checking their words for falsehoods, they're using a single sentence to rewire how you see yourself, your memory, even your own sanity. It happens in relationships. It happens at work. It happens with people you've trusted for years. And the terrifying part? Most victims never even realize they're being played. They just walk away, feeling crazy, guilty, and small. Nietzsche spent his life studying how power bends reality without ever touching it. Today, we're using his mind to expose 5 questions liars use as weapons. By the end of this video, you'll never hear them the same way again. If you want to protect your mind the way you protect your body, hit subscribe now. And stick around, because question 5 is the one almost everyone falls for. Let's get started. 1. Why are you so sensitive? This question feels like concern. It isn't. It's a trapdoor. The moment someone asks this, the conversation quietly changes subjects, from what they did to what's wrong with you. You stop examining their behavior and start auditing your own personality. Did I overreact? Am I too much? Maybe I imagined it. That confusion is the entire point. Nietzsche believed that those who feel weak rarely seize power through force. They seize it by rewriting other people's interpretation of reality. If a manipulator can convince you that your reaction is the problem, their actions never have to face the light. You become the defendant in a trial that was supposed to be about them. Notice the shift next time it happens. The facts haven't moved. Only the spotlight has. The fix isn't outrage. Outrage proves their point. The fix is redirecting calmly. Being sensitive doesn't make the facts disappear. Let's talk about what actually happened. That one sentence drags the conversation back where it belongs. Drop a comment if you've heard this line used on you. You'll be surprised how many people relate. 2. Don't you trust me? This one sounds romantic. It's often the opposite. Notice what it actually demands, not trust, but the end of questioning. Say yes, and you've signed away your right to verify anything. Hesitate, and suddenly you're the suspicious one, the jealous one, the difficult one. There is no winning answer, because the question was never really about trust. It was about control. Nietzsche warned that the most dangerous beliefs are the ones that forbid examination. Think about that. Real trust isn't fragile. It survives questions. It survives verification. It survives time. Only fake trust collapses the second you ask for evidence, because fake trust was never built on anything solid to begin with. Healthy relationships don't require blind faith. They earn confidence through consistency, not through guilt tripping you into silence. So the next time someone leans on this line, you don't have to defend yourself or attack them. Just say it plainly. Trust isn't a switch I flip on command. It's something that grows from what you actually do. Watch how an honest person responds versus someone with something to hide. If this is hitting close to home, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. 3. Are you accusing me of something? This is the classic reversal, the oldest trick in the manipulator's playbook. You ask a simple question, something reasonable, something that deserves a real answer. And instantly, the ground shifts beneath you. They're no longer explaining themselves. They're wounded, offended, attacking you for daring to ask. Within seconds, you're not investigating their behavior anymore. You're defending your right to have asked at all. This is a hijack of the conversation's framework, and Nietzsche understood framework better than almost anyone. He believed that whoever controls the terms of a conflict already controls the outcome of it. The manipulator knows that if they can make you justify your question, they never have to justify their answer. Don't take the bait. Don't escalate. Don't apologize. Don't over-explain your intentions. Hold the line with something simple. I'm not accusing anyone. I'm trying to understand what happened. That's all. No drama, no defensiveness, just a closed door on their detour. The less emotional fuel you give them, the faster their tactic runs out of oxygen. Tell me in the comments, have you ever caught yourself apologizing for asking a fair question? You're not alone. 4. Why would I ever lie to you? This question is dangerous because it doesn't argue with logic. It attacks emotion. It isn't designed to prove honesty. It's designed to manufacture guilt. Suddenly, the conversation isn't about evidence anymore. It's about your loyalty, your character, whether you're a good enough partner, friend, or employee to simply believe them. But strip the emotion away and ask yourself something Nietzsche would have respected. Feelings are not facts. Every human being is capable of lying. Every human being is capable of being wrong. The character of a person and the truth of a specific claim are two completely separate questions, and manipulators desperately want you to merge them into one. So the real question is never, could this person lie to me? Of course they could. Anyone could. The real question is, do the facts actually support what they're telling me? Liars want your focus on their feelings. Honest people don't mind your focus on the evidence. You can answer calmly, this isn't about whether I think you're capable of lying. It's about whether what you're saying lines up with what actually happened. That sentence ends the guilt trip instantly because it refuses to play. 5. Can we just drop this? This is the final move, the one that comes out when every other tactic has failed. The excuses ran dry. The contradictions piled up. So the manipulator stops trying to convince you and starts trying to exhaust you instead. They're betting on something very human, that prolonged conflict is uncomfortable, that fatigue wears down our alertness, and that eventually most people choose peace over truth just to make the discomfort stop. That's why "let's just move on" sounds so reasonable in the moment, and why it's often a trap. Moving on is healthy when understanding has actually been reached. Without that understanding, it isn't peace at all. It's avoidance wearing peace's clothing. Nietzsche spent his life insisting that meaning and clarity matter more than comfort, even when clarity is painful. Some situations genuinely deserve resolution before they deserve forgiveness. So when someone tries to rush you toward closure you haven't earned yet, you're allowed to say, "I'll be ready to move on once I actually understand what happened." Said calmly, said firmly, no anger required. Which one of these 5 hit hardest for you? Drop the number in the comments. I read every single one. Here's the truth behind all 5 questions. They were never about answers. They were about controlling your perception. Once perception bends, you start doubting your own memory, your instincts, even what you saw with your own eyes. And that's the real danger. Nietzsche believed inner clarity could help a person endure almost anything. Manipulators know this too, which is why they try to take that clarity first. Stay calm. Don't defend. Just observe. Your composure is power. If this opened your eyes, subscribe, share it, and tell me, which question are you done falling for?